Antique jewelry. Live Sunday sale. Mmm. The glass, the glass, the glass. The desk is full of glass, crystal, and not a gemstone in sight. Well, there's that one little amber bracelet, but hi, Husky. How are you, darling? Hi, Barbo. Are you working today, honey? I, here I'm showing rare glass yesterday. I didn't show French Gripois. Like I said, I could literally talk about antique glass for hours, but thank you, Barbo. I didn't show WMF. And this is WMF Pale Mutter, Mother of Pearl. Oh, you're off tomorrow. Lucky, yay. Oh, and you're off today. Yeah, we do slow down after Christmas. Well, I say that, and that's when I started selling 4 years ago. Was my very first sale date was Christmas or New Year's Eve. I need some tea. And pardon me while I clear my throat. Hi, Kim. Oh, you work tomorrow. Yeah, well, I wouldn't say I'm the world's best typist either, so. But we can't all do everything or be everyone for everyone. I can type, just not that well. No, let's put it this way, no one's going to hire me to type for them. I wouldn't be keeping my job long. That is for certain. Oh, I don't think I showed that pretty. I love foil glass. Goodness me. These shows, the glass shows, really tend to bring in people that are collectors. We don't get like the prolific viewings that a lot of the antique jewelry, the gold and sterling, get in. I think you either get the idea of antique glass or it escapes you. And if it escapes you, I would say honestly it's because you don't own any. Because most people that do own it, it does become a bit of an addiction. The pale green at the base of the bust. I showed it yesterday. The Edwardian. It's Peking glass. And it's on the original cord. I have cleaned it. It was probably green. It's just gone a bit gray. That was the original closure. And then someone put a spring ring in the back. Oh. No, to the left. This one? The one on 9 carat? The Peking on 9 carat? Or to my other left. This this one. The end of day or splatter glass. Oh, back by the black. This one? That was back by the black. We'll see if this is the one she's talking about. I love these. The only thing I hate about them is they do tangle. The hand-wired ones. Yeah, I thought this was the one you were talking about. No, if I didn't show it, I'll show it to you now. They are, I mean, I think wire wrap jewelry now, because a lot of people do it, is underrated. But if you imagine, 100 years ago, someone sat and, well, they did everything by hand, didn't they? Sat and wire wrapped all of this. But they are gorgeous, and it is typical, very long. I have had some shorter ones, but I think it's honestly people have shortened them, or they broke over time, and that's just how they wound up. But traditionally, they're usually flapper length. Come on in and say hello if you're here. Don't lurk. Tell us if you like antique jewelry. It doesn't have to be antique glass. I didn't show these either. These are Czech. They're 1940s, and they're just fun. Fun with a capital F. These will need to be rebeaded. But they're pretty fantastic. They're pressed glass, and you can see the middle rotates. I'm going to say probably 1940s, because the flowers are later. These are the earlier, the deco flowers. Let me show you what you definitely know, Kim, because you have them. These are the pressed deco flowers. Hi, Jeanette. And you can see these are much more modern. These almost look like Eastern European to me. The colors, the primary colors. I told you, I'm addicted. A lot of this I bought to sell, and then a lot of this is mine. And if you know how heavy these necklaces can be. Hi, Deanna. You know how much my collection weighs. Well, you can guess. Hi, Angrat. Turn that down. Let's. Hi, Nicola. Hi, Jennifer. It's so lovely to see you all. Yeah, I did pull some rare pieces out. One I didn't show yesterday, the French uranium. The Rissolet. This thing is so heavy. But it literally feels like you're wearing butter. I could stare at the galaxies of bubbles in this glass all day. In fact, I found a crystal necklace today that I'm going to offer because I've always wanted to put it together. And because someone did such a beautiful job at twisting the roll gold links, I've never had the time to to sit down and take the links and replicate it. And my neck is small, but yeah, this just fits my neck. Hey, Felicia, how are you, girl? Yeah, it's 13 inches. We missed you too. Look, I've got like a bummy sweatshirt on, but I think this would make an incredible bracelet. I honestly think if you wore it though, I've got my old Tiffany, well, it's not old, well, it is old actually, old Tiffany diamonds by the yard that I've worn forever. But I think if I had this on my wrist, I couldn't stop looking at it. But then I'm addicted to bracelets too. And I think I'd have to send you because you'd have to determine how long you wanted. Me personally, I would have, but I wear my Albertinas too. So sometimes I have some that hang like that long off my wrist. That might drive some of you crazy, especially those of you who do type. I hate that casting of the light on the picture. I need to put new glass in that. The kind that isn't highly glazed. Matte finish. Boy, I just lost my vocabulary there for a moment. I'll blame it on no nap. Yeah, well, I know some of you can't wear it because you do type, but me who's only typing is on. I don't even like to type on my laptop or on my iPad. I do most of it on the phone. So no one commented pearls. So we'll do pearls, and that is okay because I have a ton of pearls, but I have more. Can you believe I have more coming in? No, not unless you like really are tough on it and bang it off of things. It is rock cut, but it is also crystal. Hi, Lori. How are you, honey? So if you see the desk is absolutely swimming in glass, I probably should pull a lot of it to the side because it's probably confusing the camera. But I just wanted to know, all of you to know what was on offer today. So blue Millefiore with goldstone. Predominantly blue with green. That rare red one. And these are all on the original cord, guys. It is very sturdy. We'll go over when I go over each piece, the condition. I apologize for tripping over my tongue. I swear I'm not that tired. I mean, you get a Gemini who can't communicate. That's a little scary. This is a mix of red and blue. I mean, when you look at them, they're honestly like abstract works of art. Or is it just me that's addicted to them? That's just a bit of the cord that's there. Not bonus hair. I think the only thing I'm really addicted to is beauty. Now this one, it needs a restring. But if someone gets it, you definitely should go for orange. Because it does have so much fantastic orange in it. And sunflowers, which you don't see in a lot of... They look like proper sunflowers and proper daisies in this one. If I only had time to sit here and restring all day. When I first started, I used to do all of the stringing. Well, that was before I started dealing fine jewelry and having to travel for the fine jewelry. Once upon a time, I'd be able to get a lot of my things from Bob. You know, of course, I'm not in that area. And he's just not getting in the jewelry like he used to. So, oh well, we have other sources. It'll be okay. So there's a ton of blue for those of you who love blue. Even some blue uranium and flowers. Not a ton of pink, which we know is the most rare. There is some pink, I will show you. This is mid-century, and it's Aurora Borealis, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Barbo, I'm losing the will to live, darling. What is the color? This isn't cranberry. I know Alice Cavendish uses this color a lot, but I can't think of the name of the color. Is it plum? It's Aurora Borealis. And it's actually almost like she uses more of a red, to be honest with you. This is almost purple. Eggplant, amethyst. Gorgeous. I don't see much of it. Yeah. Yeah. I love these nails because they do change colors. They look pink, they look plummy, they look brown, they look blue. They definitely look like sapphire or dragon's breath. Some of the fabulous two-tone. I mean, I have so much glass that when we have a glass sale, I can pull a lot out. I found some more of that honey color. Pools of light. Some pressed, some fabulous pressed Niger. Egyptian tomb beads. And then the original ones that I showed yesterday. I did pull out some rare beads. Some WMF. I have Niger here, so if you're interested, I can pull some out. I wanted to do a big class on Niger before I offer them, but if there's something you're interested in, honey, just ask. If there's a color or a style and you know I have it, just ask, I'll pull it out. I pulled those Niger out because they're that honey color. Pink, these need a restring, but they're tiny and stunning. Pink foil. I mean, hot pink foil. Really would look fantastic with this pink satin Sabrina glass. This one is gorgeous, but it needs redone. It wasn't professionally strung. And it's a bit messy. I do love the combination on it. These are Deco Rosalind. Well, you can tell they've got the funky shapes to them. And of course, they're uranium. And then these are Deco. I love them. They kind of look like rose petals. Yeah, that's Rosalind and Art Deco Rosalind. You can always tell the earlier Rosalind from the later because the earlier's got more pink in it than yellow. But most Rosalind is uranium. Not all. Hi, Susan, honey. I'm sorry. I'm not watching chat. I'm probably distracted by the glass. It's like, ooh, shiny. Ooh, pretty. "28 people watching. Come on in and say hi. We don't bite. Give the channel a thumbs up. And if you love jewelry, especially antique jewelry. Why not subscribe? I mean, there is the pink fire opal. But I really don't have a ton of pink. I think I've sold. This is the blue fire opal. And that whole necklace. Oh, that's come apart. Come unhooked. Oh, well. Not a really tough fix. Love it. I think Yvonne's busy house hunting. Because we all know she loves glass as well. And I was hoping she'd be able to come in. But I think she's still on the hunt. Poor girl. She's literally been looking for a house for a year now. I mean, since before she moved back north. But I think she's looking for her forever home, and that's hard. Okay, that's fixed. That's how quick you can repair it, luckily. Well, she's in New York, and I guess it got so bad they even went and looked in Connecticut. This one's on the original cord. I don't believe that it was ever strung. I think that's why it's in such phenomenal condition, because if any of you have foil glass, you know it's very thin over the foil, and you've got to be careful with it. You can't bang it around with other glass. It is fragile. But this one, I think this one is pristine. I don't think there are any nibbles out of it. It's never been strung on a necklace. It's on the original cord. That one, there are a few, Deanna. There are a few here that are on the original. I will have to say, I do get my hands on some rare glass. But it's not like, it falls into my lap or anything. If you all knew how many auctions I have to sit in, how many catalogs I have to stare at and scrutinize. Do I have a good eye? Yeah, I know what I'm looking for. Dan, I've got to find the other one. I found one rock crystal quartz earring, but I cannot find the other one. This one, of course, is opaline glass. Barb, am I am trying to pare back my own collection because I've moved a couple times in this last year, and it's a bear to move. It's not that I don't love it. It's not that, I don't feel like I do feel like I'm protecting it and carrying it on for future generations to love and appreciate. But how much, like Barbo said to me, just keep maybe an heir and a spare. I've got way too much. Yeah, I am selling Millefiori today, sweetheart. I have blue and I have red and I have green, and you tell me what color you want and what weight you want, because that's important, because I know you have difficulties with your neck, and some of those can be very, very heavy. But I do have lighter weight ones as well. Let me get the foil all in one place. And then there are some primary colors as well. Well, more foil. Those are crazy money because they're the lava. Graduated. Oh, let me look, sweetheart. I probably do. Most of them are. Some of them are, this one might be perfect for you, actually. It needs restrung. But I don't know what weight you're looking for. This one wouldn't be so heavy for you, Deanna, is all I'm saying. I would love for you to own these great big pieces, but I own them, and on my best day, I can wear them for a couple hours. You know, most of these are graduated as well. Yeah, and these are all on the original. Yeah, it's not even moving down there. Yeah, it is. They're crazy heavy. They really are. And I mean, if I know you personally, and I know, you know, you would struggle to wear that, I wouldn't want to sell them to you, because they're not going to do you any good sitting in a box. I mean, you're not going to wear every piece every day, but one nice thing about Millefiori is if these are your colors, any of these colors, you can wear them just about every day, because they go with everything. They literally, anything you wear, there's a color in there to pick it up. Now, they are more primary colors. I've not seen too much pastel Millefiori. I think if I did, it would probably be more modern. Most of these are Art Deco. Most of the examples that I sell. Well, I'll make sure I show it again, honey, as soon as we start. Just waiting for a couple more minutes to talk to you all. Well, it's close to a half hour now before we start. These do have a slight color change. They do turn pinky. This check necklace. It does turn pinkish when you take it outside. So I'm not going to say neodymium, because looking at the neodymium in this light, you know, it's purple inside. I'll say Alexandrite glass. Like neodymium glass is akin to, in Scotland, they have a glass called Caithness. I think I bought these from Czechoslovakia. Hi, Ashley. We were just talking, honey. When I took these outside today, what little bit of sunlight we did get, they did go a pinky color. These did. Now the blue crystal didn't move. And it is original to it. But these did change a little bit. And it's definitely deco. It's brass, and it had, oh, what did they put? Chrome or rhodium, you know. Yes, I'm sharing your necklace. Well, I wanted to let you know I did take it out in what little bit of sunlight we got. Did we notice how she's already put her claws into that one? I was telling everybody at the top, I mean, vintage and antique glass isn't for everyone. But I will say, once you get your first piece, you won't stop collecting. You really won't. It does become a bit of an addiction. And I do enable. And I partake. And I smoke and I inhale. I don't smoke. I vape. I do vape. CBD. What color are these? Now I have a pair of those plummy earrings too. These ones are more like a golden Aurora Borealis. But they are gorgeous. Hi, Silver Girl. Yeah, I'm sorry. Hey, but I'm addicted too. I've decided to sell on a couple project brooches as well. They're Art Deco. They're absolutely gorgeous. They might need only a few little things, but I don't have time. That gorgeous pink stone is uranium. Not UV reactive, straight up green. But for those of you who like to sit and have time and have the rhinestones, I'm going to let these go really cheap. Just because I'd love for them to be finished and worn. They're proper decos. They're so pretty. But it's sickening. It makes me sick to see them in my project drawers. And they really, somebody should finish them and wear them. Or sell them on. There are ways. Yeah, we could, you know, if we're going to be junkies, we're going to be junkies of something that won't kill you. You might not like your bank account or your credit card statement at the end of the month, but it won't kill you. I love these too. Even though they're definitely 40s, 50s. Yeah, I'm not. If someone asked me to spend $100 on a Super Bowl, I'd say, thank you, but I'm not that lucky. Well, thank you, Luxury Designer Jewelry. Yeah, I do try to educate as well as sell. I did promise this year, and I do promise to bring you more educational videos. Pre-recorded ones and live ones as well. You all like the live ones because you can ask questions. Well, my hair is definitely not done. And we're not going camera up today because I didn't have a nap. My hair's not done. I have no makeup on. But my nails are done. But that was yesterday. My live videos tend to be 2 or 3 hours normally. I try to come to you weekly, at least 2 to 3 times a month. My pre-recorded videos have been terrible. I just haven't had the time, but I will commit more time this year. So hopefully at least 1 or 2 a week. Thank you, Ashley. I did put it in the description. Oh, I hate to sound retarded saying all the time. It's probably because I'm tired. All right. I think everybody that wants to be here, well, I mean, we'll definitely have people come in while we're selling, but I think everyone that wants to be here is here. And I know Deanna is interested in that Millefiore, so we'll start that. I did get the stone set in the Yellow Daisy necklace. I promised you I would. Now that one looks like it's disappeared. I think the foiling was gone. But most of them came out really well. Yeah, the pressed daisy's done. And it is a spring ring because she's a shorty. In fact, I do have my velvet board here, and I probably should pull that up. So when I do show you a piece, you can at least see what's going on, right? Not in the sea of glass here. Although, I don't know, these velvet boards collect everything but men and money. It's like wearing a pair of black pants. All right. Deanna, now if I didn't completely lose it, and as I said, darling, it's just come away at the barrel clasp. And if you don't want a barrel clasp, because a lot of you don't like them, I don't mind them. As long as they're long enough that I can fasten them in the front of my neck. Because my hair is curly, my hair gets stuck in them sometimes. I'll send you a spring ring as well. We'll call it 18 inches, even though it's a tiny bit over. And the ones that I'm going to call project that they're basically getting the beads and the beads cap because you're going to have to redo them. Even though these are all hand knotted. And you might be able to salvage it. I'm going to show it to you. The largest of the beads is 1/4 inch. Or 10 millimeters. Luxury, what can we call you, honey? Or do you want to be called Luxury? I'm Dana, and These are all my friends, and they'll introduce themselves to you, trust me. Hi, Ramel. Hey, Silver. Silver, remind me your name again, honey. I know I say Silver in chat all the time. Let me show you what we're working with, Deanna. The thread has just come away from here. Nikki, that's right. Thank you, honey. See, these are all hand knotted in between. If you could salvage that on the clasp, I mean, you really could with UV glue. You could rethread that and UV glue it. And then you wouldn't have to do anything. And are all of you familiar with UV glue? I'm going to have to teach you. We need to have a class about things like UV glue and stringing and hand knotting. I have the little bead machine. It's so much easier if you're a little bit coordinated. Like Deanna, you crochet, and people, those of you who crochet and knit, and you could hand knot, trust me. Or like I said, this one we'll still call it a project, even though I think it's an easy salvage. And this is a giveaway price, but we'll say $75. 18 inches long. There's a ton of orange in this one. Oh, and turquoise. Deanna gonna make me regret some. I'm teasing. Do I need them? I don't. Yeah. This is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I would say it's more of a Moretti with the star canes. Because a lot of them can be attributed to, one glass house. Going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold. And if you're new here, I start everything at auction. That gives anyone the ability to bid on it. Because if I do a buy it now price, anybody can just come in and swoop in and take it. And it's really not fair for everybody that's here. So even if it's the starting bid, or even if it's only one person who bids, then I know I gave everyone the opportunity to buy it. Thank you, Deanna. It is gorgeous. I'm going to tell you, if I do have time, I will get my UV glue out and try to fix it. And that way you wouldn't have to play with it. Yeah, it came from, honestly, being on so many jewelry channels, and actually myself sitting in so many auctions, and something is only worth what someone is prepared to pay for it. Hi, Lilia. How are you, honey? I'll take requests. I'll watch the chat. Chakri Busetta. I hope I didn't butcher that, but hi. Thank you for coming in. Yellow Daisy. All right, Kim. I showed you that some of them, the foil, was either missing. I mean, they are rather old, the foil. And there is one chip. Where's it at? Right here. I can file it a little bit for you because I wouldn't want you to get cut. It is a little bit sharp. And I did tell you they're uranium, right? They're uranium daisies. 14.5 inches, but it's got a spring ring, so you can add any extender to it. I'd want to put a new jump ring on there. I don't like how that's open. I would be afraid that would catch your skin. But I can try to clamp it shut and then add another one to it. That's no big deal. But I've just noticed, yeah, it's even coming off anyway. We'll just take it off. And I'll just add another one to it. It's one of those, like, continuous spring ones. Yeah, and it's on wire, as you can see. Oh, let's be fair and start it at 60. Because she does have a little chunk taken out of her. Okay. Yeah, well, not for long. Oh my. Yeah, well, I just don't understand, you one time, okay. 2 time, 3 time, magic wand. Bye-bye. Thank you, Jeanette. Thank you, Kim. Going once, Going twice. You know, sometimes I try to sit and reason with them, but I don't have patience. Not tonight. Thanks, Kim. Thanks for that. What did I just do with the other Deanna? Oh, there it is. Oh, Lordy. All right, what can I show you next? No, I haven't billed anyone from Christmas. I wanted to give you guys a minute to catch up. Let's see the Art Deco flowers first. Which ones, honey? The pastel ones. You're saying deco. With the blue satin. Absolutely. Okay, let me tell you the length on this. It's a nice long one, too. 20 inches. You know the yellow and the green are uranium. And then it's a spring ring. $125. It's 20 inches long. Let me put this under the desk and hit it with a light. I want to see exactly what glows. Yeah, the yellow and the green. I was curious about the blue because sometimes you can, excuse me, I'm American, I say can, not can. It's very not British. You say can. You can. You can get blue uranium. But this is just gorgeous blue satin. It is gorgeous. Going once, going twice. We're not going to hang about. If you're interested, bid. Fair warning and sold. Thank you, Jeanette. Yeah, I didn't bill anyone from Christmas because I thought, well, I knew Deanna was not feeling well. They aren't, well, I love melon beads, full stop. But those are absolutely beautiful. You mean the stripy ones? I've had many of them, but they do go quite quickly. I mean, I've honestly, this is probably only half of my collection, and I've probably could sell every day for at least a month, and there'd still be more to sell. Okay, the blue foil was the first. Which blue foil? Because there are a few. Oh, wait, I know which one because it was Nicola. I know which one. I know which one. Because she likes the blue fire opal. No need to ask. Your Christmas was less than ideal. What was wrong with your Christmas, honey? What happened? Something terrible? I actually had a fairly nice Christmas, and it was a family Christmas. Can you believe that? Of course, it was Stephen's family, but it was still a nice Christmas. Oh, flu A. Oh. Goodness gracious. You're okay now? Or you're recovering? Because Christmas wasn't that long ago. I think I said the other day I've had pneumonia for 2 Christmases in my life. It's because we're running around working so much. Well, I mean, I'm a jeweler, so I always work at Christmas, but then you're running around for your friends, you're running around for your family, and you get ill. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, I was over here trying to measure this thing, and I forgot. Nicola, this is a long one too, but you saw it's linked, so you can adjust it to any length that you want. But currently, it's 20 inches, a 10-inch drop to the pendant. And then 11.5 inches to the bottom of the pendant. Oh, Lordy. No, I was ill right before Christmas, but luckily was over it by Christmas. Listen, Felicia, I saw that. What the heck? You can't play around. I'm friends with many of you on Facebook. Sometimes I'll comment on your posts. I'm not a big Facebook surfer, and if any of you want to request to be friends with me on Facebook, carry on. I'm not going to hunt you down, but I'm there if you need to get in touch with me. So 20 inches total length, 11.5 inches long to the bottom of the pendant. Roll gold, handmade, but very well made clasp. Roll gold is 7 to 12% gold. I have a very high sensitivity to costume jewelry, and I can wear it. But saying that, I can wear all of the check pieces that are brass. Brass doesn't bother me. Copper gets me. Y'all, was it a rough 2025 for you? "2025 was kicked me." I thought, it was a great year, but it still kinda kicked me in the pants. Let's just say I was happy to see the back end of it. Not that I believe in all that New Year hokum, new year, new me. You have an entire year to change your life, to change your perspective. You can change everything in a moment. But 2025 was pretty rough. Well, let's just hope it was the year and we just got rid of it. Ki kick it out. Oh, no. I'm gonna come in and show you some of the detail on this. I'm not saying everybody had a rough year. That is incredible for you, Barbo. I know that, as long as they're good replacements, they can be life-changing. But I'm just saying, like, oh, I had some rough stuff happen this year. See, now, I think my nails go with this too. I love this polish. I think I'm a little addicted. But you know me and jewelry, anything that like moonstones and sapphirites and now they just need a little gold flash in them, and then they'd really go with this. I have to start this one at 195, and I think that is a very, very, very fair price. Oh, that's the back of the pendant, by the way. It's just mostly foil with a little bit of color. But the front and every single bead is out of this world. Let me see that one. Is that a chip? No. It looks like a chip, but it's not. I want you to see that's smooth. That's just the foil in it. There's no loss there. Although it is, just be very careful. Any of you who purchase foil beads, be very careful with them because the glass over top of the foil can be very, very thin, just under the surface. I can show you some pieces, what happens to it when it does get damaged, and it's heartbreaking. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. And sold. That is fabulous. They're smaller. I know the pendant is out of this world, but the beads are smaller. And I mean, because we all know foil, a lot of foils can start out a lot more than that. And if anybody tunes in and says $195 for glass, it's one of a kind glass. You'll never see the, if you do see it, it won't be exactly, each piece is, nothing's identical. Nothing. Oh, by the way, they don't make it any longer. So there's that little tidbit. Where's the pink? I'll find it. There's a pink strand here. It wrecks me every time I see it. I didn't do the damage. I bought it because I had another strand that needed some of the beads from it, and there were a few that were salvageable. All right. The red are phenomenal because they are original. They're on their original cord. They've never been strung. Yeah, I'm not even sure I can get that knot out. I'll have to measure them on the rough. But they are red fire opal. Let me come in and show you. No, you can see right there, that's not been damaged. That's how the glass is. The glass didn't cover the foil. But when it has that opalescence over the foil, oh, mama. Did that sound a little orgasmic? Maybe. Look, I need a hobby. Other than glass. I'm going to be stingy. Actually, I'm going to be really fair and call it 14 as they are. But really easy to space them out. I think I'm going to price a lot of this to sell, even though I dare you to find this color again. This is the only red one I've ever seen. I don't have one in my own collection. I do not have a red fire opal. I've got pink, and I've got blue, and I have yellow, but I do not have red. I'll start it at $195. And I've literally sold this size pink for $395. They're a large bead. That's the pink. I've had the pink this size, and they were $395. And whoever wins this, let me know what color crystal you're going to put with it. And if I have crystal beads, I'll send you some graduated crystal beads. Keep in mind, I probably have every color crystal bead there is. that's not a boast. Those are facts, kids. Let's turn some music on. My knees are creaking. Oh, you hear that? Snap, crackle, pop. Do I want maybe something a bit more lively, huh? Chopin's a tiny bit sedate. We'll take a little break in a bit and I'll change it. We'll just go without for a minute. Oh yeah, I know. No, I love red. I do love red, but I'm more of a blue red person. Would you believe it or not? Because as much orange as I wear. But I do like I think because my eyes are blue and my hair is dark. That's why I tend to wear red blues more. Going once, going twice. Fair warning, sold to Lori. Give it a thought, honey, of what color. You literally could put any color with this. You could put blue, you could put orange, you could put yellow. But give it a thought and then email me, and then I'll send you colors of the beat. You know what I mean? You tell me what color you think. You could even do like lavender. Lavender would be actually gorgeous with it. Hi, Donna. Blue, lavender, red, orange, clear, whatever floats your happy boat. I'm sure I have it here. There's a few of the Ward Brothers, honey. Which one? The purple? This is Lori. All right. There are a few Ward Brothers. Lavender? Okay, honey. All the brother pieces. Okay. Yeah, they are very collectible. This is the purple one. With the amethyst glass. It kind of reminds me of almost like the ball drop. The New Year's Eve ball drop. It is a signed Ward Brothers. It has the fold over clasp. The fold over clasp ones are a bit earlier. It does have some wear to it. These normally start at 125. I'm going to start this one at 90. That's not a Ward Brothers. This one is. This green one's out of this world. I love it. But of course I love green, so. Kim, I'm going to try and get down to see Bob this week. If I do, I can have him electroplate these again for you. Because you know what it is. They're brass and they're gilt. And when they're worn and cleaned, the brass gilding or the gilding wears off. So if I can get down to see Bob, I'll have him freshen them up. And that goes for anyone who buys a brass gilt necklace. If you want it freshened up, just ask me. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. and sold to Kim. And you want to see the other ward? This one is a spring ring. WBS. It is uranium. It is gorgeous. I love the laurel. The laurel stamped bits. Dishwasher tab, Barb. Brass gilt. Now, Ward Brothers did do a lot of sterling, and actually have a Ward Brothers here that is 9-karat gold. Is it out? Yeah, it's out. I'll show you that one. Run. Verdigris, you know my verdigris. At first I do ketchup. If ketchup overnight doesn't kill the verdigris, then I do apple cider vinegar. Do you mean the run number, the patent number? These, or as they say here, patent. These designs aren't, they don't have a patent number on them. The green one I have to start at 125. Sorry about that knot. I just saw that. I will get that out. It's in amazing condition. The glass is fantastic. I mean, everything about it's gorgeous. I've got the gold one out. Yeah, Ward Brothers did a lot in sterling. Very, very, very limited pieces in gold. The blue one's check. The one that changes colors a little bit is check. There is a blue ward here. There is another blue ward here. This one. Oh, I thought you were being too, Ashley. I was like, I could have swore you have a green one like this, Ashley, but maybe I was dreaming. I don't know. The blue one is check. The flower is check. Yeah. And if you're new here, you'll see I have a weird eidetic memory. I remember everyone's ring size. I remember probably every piece you ever bought from me. And I can tell you about every piece you bought from me. But I think it's just a jeweler thing. Or maybe I'm just a weirdo. Well, that's probably bigger likelihood that I'm just a weirdo. Are y'all finished? Yeah, the blue is not the blue flowers, but the other blue with the panels is also Ward. Okay. Going once, since Felicia answered that and she was bidding against her. Going twice. Fair warning. If it's a £5 or $5 difference, don't worry. I'll go back through it and check it. Sold to Kim. Thank you, ladies, for bidding on it. She is quite lovely. Oh, I had the purple one out because I wanted to put it to the side to have it freshened up. I was like, why is it staring at me? I know it's sold. Was I just talking about my eidetic memory? It doesn't always kick in. Okay, what do we want to see next? The flower? This one I definitely want to have freshened up. Now, you tell me, because it is brass and once upon a time it was chromed. Now, I can't put chrome, but I can have it rhodium if you want it white metal. Yeah, absolutely. The green one really doesn't need it, honey, but if you want it, it'll be 18 karat. And bless Bob, he charges me £5. If I took it to Birmingham, they'd want 20 each piece. I'm going to show you. Once upon a time, they're brass, they're Czech. Okay? But once upon a time, this would have been chrome. So if I refresh it white, it'll be rhodium. It won't be chrome, it'll be rhodium. But if I refresh it gold, it's 18 karat. No, no, no. If I offer something, I'm not going to say, give me more. The only ever time, and most times I don't even do it, is when you all get a ring and it's over 2 sizes. Now, gold is so astronomically expensive. If you have an 18 karat gold ring and it needs reshanked, or you've got to go up 4 sizes, I have to ask for sizing. It's just, I told y'all I had one ring reshanked and it literally cost me £325. That's nearly $500 to get reshanked. Yeah, well, it's not glass. Obviously, it's crystal. And I did say it does slightly change color outside. Yeah, we're like $4,600 an ounce now for gold. Astronomical. Okay, I will refresh this to either rhodium or gold. Y'all choose what you want. They're all spring ring, so they can be extended. So that's no biggie deal. The length is no big deal. They're usually about 14.5, 15 inches. But I think most of you have extenders. So let's start this one like we're going to get it refreshed anyway at 95. And they are, as you can see, they're all open back. Thank you, Barbo. Thank you, Jeanette. Oh, thank you, Ashley. Now, I will tell you, if you look on eBay right now, there is a larger version of this necklace. It's got 3 flowers and it's got a few more strands, and it is 295 pounds. That's about $430. Well, greetings from England, sweet mum. Thank you for coming in. I hope you subscribe. Stick around. It's a actually quite rare, pretty little necklace. Okay, I know Deanna. Deanna wants it in rhodium. Yes? She likes white gold. Okay. I don't even have to ask. All right. In fact, Deanna, I got a deco in. And the only reason I haven't shown it is in chrome, is I don't know if this has been with other crystal, and it's a shame because it's on chain. But it's absolutely gorgeous. But you could get, I could send you a ton of crystal for you to open it up and replace it. It's got the chrome links. The middle crystal is on chain. But I'm going to show you, it's got some flea bites that you're only going to see them that, like, if somebody gets up on your skin. But you know me, like, I'm really funny about glass. But trust me, when it's on your neck, if somebody gets that close, they better be kissing your neck, or they better be kissing you. if they get close enough to see those tiny nibbles on it. Okay. Yeah, if somebody's kissing you on the neck, man, they're not going to pay attention. You aren't either. You aren't either. It's 16 inches long. Because of the condition, I'm going to offer it very reasonable. 45 start. I did tell you it's on chain, didn't I? Art Deco. Yeah, chrome. Anytime you see that chrome, honey, that's 1930s. That is screaming 1930s. They were chrome, chrome, chrome. They put chrome on everything. Thank you, Lilia. Going once, going twice, fair warning, going to Deanna. Deanna, gift. If you're new here, you'll see you'll at least get one gift out of me. Many of you, especially those of you who have large orders, get a lot more than that out of me. I gift. That's what I do. Because I like you to have, and I love for you to have things that you love. So I like for you to pick out things that you have, and a lot of times you'll get them as a gift. All right, Felicia, the blue Ward Brothers. I saw that. Yeah, this one I'd want to freshen up. The chain is absolutely gorgeous on it. The panels are fine. It's just a couple of the little links that I'd like to freshen up on it. Otherwise, it's in beautiful condition. But that's a 5-minute dip in 18 karat gold. For Bob plating it. This one, would you believe it is 17 inches long? Here are the panels. Definitely deco. Yeah, I'm a gifting enabler. Okay, well, there's worse things to be, I guess. Art Deco, definitely 30s. Spring ring. Not the square. The square ones are fantastic, but they're harder to extend. Are they impossible? No, but they are harder. I usually tend to remove them, the square ones, and then just add an extender to it. 90 start. Oh, Ward Brothers. Oh my goodness. I hate to say how many I have. Let's not count. We'll just say shh. We'll I have too many. Probably one of every color. And too many spiders. So many I should sell some of them. Ward Brothers. Oh, prolific Scottish jewelers. Especially this, Felicia, the early stuff. Now later, who were they sold out to? Let me think. They were sold out to another company, and they made a lot of the antique Scottish pieces that you all love, but they made them in glass. Miracle, that's it. Going once, going twice. Fair warning, sold to Felicia. I'm sure you want this freshened up in yellow gold because you wear more yellow gold than you do. And it originally started out yellow. Brass and then gilt. Now, the one that Deanna's having done in rhodium, that was chrome. Yeah, Ward Brothers sold out to Miracle. And where I like Miracle jewelry, I don't like the fact that a lot of it's pot metal. I do like the agate glass. But I tend to like check agate glass more. But that's just personal preference. You know, we all like what we like. I think the checks do faux stone better. Just my personal opinion. What can I show you all next? I have a few more delicate pendants left. A purple one. This one's early. It's got an Edwardian clasp on it. However, it is not branded. It's got the barrel. The Harlequin. What did we do with the Harlequin? I think the Harlequin might be buried underneath of there we go, the ASMR glass. The pastel one? Are you talking about the pastel one or the... Because I've got... Oh, Kim asked about those cake beads. Let's do the cake beads first. Yep, I've got them. Kim, I mean, I know you love the green ones, and honestly, they should be silly money, but there are only 6, so I'm going to say 60 start. Let me take them out so you can see them. The primary colors. Oh, there's more. I got them, girl. Don't worry. They're there. If it was a full necklace, honestly, you're talking $200-300. And that is only because the color. I've seen mint green. I've seen every shade of green imaginable. That chartreuse there that's in the back with this pistachio. I've never, ever, ever seen it. Mm. Oh, absolutely. Um, yeah, the gold one that's up there. I don't know if any of you are gonna. I'll tell you the price, but we'll put it this way. She's my. She was mine. And she is. The beads are 14 karat gold. The little bench beads with the glass bubbles. And yeah, there's only 6 beads, but they're actually there's only 5 beads. But they're 5 rare beads, and the bubbles are even more rare. And then you've got handmade 14 karat gold bench beads. Yeah, the bubbles, I can't even capture see, some of them are just bubbles, and then some of them are like little Christmas ornaments. I mean, the teeniest, tiniest. And can you imagine sitting there and making these little bench beads? Crimping them. You think you hate your life. Those are 14 karat. That is a pressed 9 karat clasp. It's out of this world. Out, 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 out of this world. I just don't wear it often enough. Let me give you the length on it. Like, you all know I have a skinny neck, but it's not as small as you think. I think it's 15 inches. It is 15. I mean, could I take that clasp off and open it up and put an extender on it for you? Yes, if you wanted to wear it, I could do that. I know there's only 5 beads, but it's the bubbles, it's the gold, it's the whole 9. If you're interested in it, it's $495. You don't have to sell your car. But if you're leasing, you might make a monthly payment. Did I offer the beads to Kim? Which ones, honey? The green ones. Yeah, I have them. They're in your bag, sweetheart. Did I not say going, going, gone? Going once, going twice, fair warning. Sold to Kim. Am I that distracted? We're going to have to take a break soon. Only because I need to get up and stretch and put some music on. No, 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 darling. I got you. I got you. Don't worry. And there's a little bag in there that says, inside there that says 60. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Felicia. Do you want me to extend this? Because I can before the clasp. I can put a little gold extender on it before the clasp. And that way you'll get to keep your antique barrel. Yes, absolutely you want to keep the barrel. But I'll have to open it up and put a jump ring on it. So that way you can click an extender to it. Do you know what I mean? I'll show you before I do it. Sometimes you have to be a little bit smarter than the jewelry. You know, I will literally, listen, I've got some really brilliant bench jewelers in my life. I do. But sometimes they'll say, well, how am I supposed to do that? And I'll have to tell them. I'm like, don't let the jewelry be smarter than you. let me figure this out for you. All right, honey. Oh, you want to wear it. Trust me. Those bench beads feel like butter on your neck. Now, Felicia, I put it in its own bag, and when I kept it in my jewelry box, I always kept it wrapped. Because those little I was always terrified of those little bubbles. Well, not terrified, just terrified I didn't want to break them. I know you will. I know you'll keep it safe. All right, I'm going to show y'all one more piece, and then we'll take a little break. Do y'all want to see the Harlequin? Kim, you'll have to go to Georgia to visit Miss Felicia. Me first, though. Yeah, there were two. I think this one's Art Deco, the more geometrical one, and this one is Edwardian. Brass and gilt with goldstone, and the sautoir. Sautoir, if we're going to be very French. Sautoir. Yep. That I just took a link off of it. See, that's the only thing. These things do come apart. Because they are wire wrapped. You have to be a bit of a mechanic to own them. Or at least know how to wrap wire. I bet each and every one of you who collects glass has a pair of jewelry pliers. Because you do. You just have to. In fact, I'll play with this later. Let me measure it. While it's open, that's going to be a whole lot easier, isn't it? It does have a clasp, though. I will show you. Now, to the little dangle there, it's 26 inches long. That's not the drop. The drop will be 13. But it's 26. And to the end of the dangle, let's see, it'll be, how long is the dangle? 13 and 2. 13 and 2.5. So 15.5-inch drop. But you've got 26 to play around your neck. Here's the clasp. Just a simple handmade hook. All of these were all handmade, all hand wired. Surprisingly enough, the yellow is not uranium. It's got little dangles at the bottom. I'll say 75 start. And while you all are thinking about it, I'll rewire it. I'll get my pliers. They're always here. And absolutely, anytime I wear any of these pieces, I make sure I get them out before I put them on. Because I know something's going to have to be tightened up or smoothed out. Felicia, do you have the check? Let me see if I've got the primaries here. Yeah, I'm in the bead drawer. Y'all can hear that. There we go. Now, I would honestly wear the delicate piece and then wear the longer piece. I don't know if you have these. The Harlequin. Socioclass, I think honestly those were probably worn in parlors and salons. Those wouldn't be, I don't think they'd be day beads. They'd be evening beads. Yeah, I think you do. That's why I asked. But they would look gorgeous together. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Each and every bead, I will tell you on there, Felicia, is different. I can't wait for you to get them and play with it. Girl, I know you can layer. I've known you for a while. I know you can layer. I have all the faith, all the faith in the world that you can. Thank you. Let me write these up. I've got them reclasped. Then give me 5 minutes. We're going to take a little break. I just need to stretch. Find some different music to put on. I don't know where all of my CDs have gone to. I have loads of them out. But then I cleaned my office and they've disappeared. I wanted some more like lively deco music, something to inspire me, motivate me. That's all right, honey. I'm going to get up and take a 5-minute break. We're going to do a TMP break. If you're new here, TMP break. Have yourself a cup of tea, if that's what you imbibe. And definitely have a wee and take a stretch. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to try and find another CD. We'll come right back in 5. Girl, pearls have been trending for the last couple years. And what's funny is they started trending before I started offering them. So we're always ahead of the trends here. Give yourself 5. Go stretch. Oh, don't listen to my bones. Especially my knees. I'll be right back.
Right. See you in the morning. Nighty night. At the drop now, I think. You want me to turn the heating off now or leave it? Yeah.
All right. Aha. Do y'all know what the great thing about not being a paid content creator is? It's not going to be great once I have to go back and edit all these videos, but at least we can play some fun music. There we go. Big, what are we talking about? Big hair. Oh, good Lord. You all know my hair is naturally curly. When it was long, good Lord. My niece called me Aunt Dana Statue of Liberty hair because it was literally that high. Oh, I've worn pearls. Who cares? I don't care if it's trending. Who cares? There's nothing like them against your skin. Or glass for that matter. I'm surprised Chrissy G's not here. I'm going to have to message her and make sure she's okay. So many of you have fallen ill over Christmas. When I don't hear from you, I do worry. Where did we leave off? What do you all want to see? Felicia, I'm going to add these with you since no one has asked about them, the Art Deco ones that go with the Edwardian. I'm going to add that with those. Barbo, do you want the deco, the brass gilt? I do have a chrome. Are these uranium? Hang on. Let me see. Yeah, they're definitely UV reactive. I wouldn't go as far to call them uranium, but definitely say they're UV reactive. Those are the ones that have the late Edwardian, early Deco pressed barrel. Hi, Colleen. Those are gorgeous. This is, again, late Edwardian, early Art Deco. Gilt, brass gilt. $90 start on this one, if anyone's interested. Let me give you a length on them. $16. Peking glass and the purple spiky. Okay. The Edwardian one, honey, or you don't want the 9-karat gold one? That thing's Barbo. Okay, honey. They're faux pearls, Barbo. I'll send you, because they're easy to open up. I'll send you 2 real pearls. And I'll let you, if you want to change it, you can change it. But I'll send you 2 real pearls of that size. Even though they're in nice shape. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. And sold. I usually replace them. I just forgot before the sale. Let me put 2 pearls on there, just to remind myself. Thank you, honey. Let me go back. Who was the next? Who was the next request? Peking glass. Okay, Kim. Peking glass. All right, this one, the Edwardian, yeah. The check. It's got a really nice length on it too. Well, I saved that, and it's about 17 inches. And I say that because most of the Edwardian ones are like, I can pull one out and show you right now. It's 12. My neck's 12 and a half. I can't wear the thing as a choker. It has a spring ring. Yep. Yeah, someone fitted it with a spring ring at the back. If this was stone and sterling, you'd be talking 3.5, 350, 375. But it's glass and it's check and it's silver plated. $150. And God help us if it was jade. Sorry, I know it's ASMR for some people to hear me gulp. 150. It's still a fabulous Edwardian necklace. Oh, the ones that are stone and sterling. I've got 2 or 3 of them here. I'll show them to you. They're crazy money. They are phenomenal though. Oh, there's a copyright strike. The Charleston. I don't really care. When you become a monetized creator, you'll have to remove that. I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, I'm not trying to be rude, YouTube, but come on, we need some music. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Lilia. And the beads are like butter, but they're check. And what did I say about the check and their glass that looks like stone? I'm just very partial. And if you collect it, you know why. Oh, Lilia! She didn't bid. She was just telling her the price. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's available. It's here. That's hilarious. Kim, I know you've bought so much, honey. No worries. It's here. Deanna came back. All right, Deanna. I'll get Bob to rhodium again, too, honey. He doesn't silver plate, but he does rhodium. I don't know if I zoomed in and showed you how beautiful it is around it. Yes, that was confusing, but that's okay. We got there in the end. There's still every one of them, Deanna, is they're little works of art. I'm sorry, but uh, this is why I don't get tempted by modern, especially modern necklaces and modern bracelets. I've never found one yet that has really tempted me to buy it. But hey, that's my taste. That's not yours, that's not anyone else's, but that's what I love. The purple spiky. Okay, honey. I'm going to sell it as, even though it has a clasp and it's definitely deco. She's short, but I'm going to sell it as a project because when I tell you the length, you'll see why. But let's remember they wore these as chokers. It's 13 inches. But I have more of this color of beads that I will give it to you. And you can have it restrung. No, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it the way it is. It's just really short. Oh, the beads are fantastic on it. Listen, I have a 12.5-inch neck. I can wear a 13-inch necklace, but it's a choker. So I do have beads that are the same color that I will include extras. I don't think I have them out, but I know I do have them because I fully intended to lengthen it. With the additional beads, I'll say 70 start. And I don't think you're going to find these anywhere. You might find one on a pendant, but you're not going to get a pendant full. I mean, if you didn't risk injury, they'd make a really cool bracelet too. That's injury to someone else. Not injury to you. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Kim. Let me write extra beads on here. Now, I'm going to make the same offer to you that I made to Kim. If you've ever bought something off of me and you need... Is he okay? And you need extra beads? Please ask me. I probably have some. I brought extra purple, Kim. These aren't even my loose beads. I mean, the only loose beads that you see here are the wedding cake. but I literally have a tote of, like one of those 55-gallon totes of loose beads that are in baggies. Yeah, I get a little carried away when I buy glass. Just a tiny bit. Oh, let's hope he just keeps it down. Bless him, poor little thing. He's probably starving too. You told me, Kim. I mean, how exciting. I get one baby, and that's about it. That'll be it. None for me, no more for me. Hope's already said she's done. Oh. Uh-oh, there's a scratch. Yikes. Uh-oh, scratch on the CD. It was in the drawer. My fault. Oh. There's nothing worse than throwing up your favorite food. Now, why isn't that playing? I just skipped the song. What the heck? Bugger. Yes, I'll show it. Let me tell you how long it is. $19 doubled, so $38. Original cording. The hieroglyphics. Let me check it again. I have put it under the UV. I don't think so. It's not that color yellow. It does go reddish, almost like cadmium. But not quite, not really bright. You know, sometimes it can be really, really bright. Like, I mean, here's a yellow that goes, it goes literally green. But this goes orangey. You know, a lot of Niger glass is hiding uranium. Y'all know that. All of you that have been with me. If anything, I think this has a bit of cadmium in it. You know, they're infinity. There's no clasp. They're beaded up the back, like most Niger. They're $275. That's the very best I can do on them. You can see they're not chewed. These have been very well cared for. They've still got a bit of paint in them. Yep, no problem. Absolutely no problem. Have a look around. Once you do, you'll be back. Somebody will be back for them. I guarantee it. Because retail's about $3.50 usually. I can put them on the bus. Of course I can. They're long. I have to pull the big bust over. In fact, I'll do them a little loop. Ooh. And they do glow when they're on your skin. I know you can see that. There we go. It's like, what's going on with the music? Thank you. What can I show you next? Now, we sold Kim the spikes, but these have to be my next favorite. That same honey color. Now, these are uranium. Now, I'm going to have to turn the lights off. Hang on. Good job we've only got a few on, huh? That was quite a long list there, Kim. Cherry amber. Oh goodness. Hang on. I've got to shine my UV light in here. It sorts the amber from the... Oh, that's gold amber. That's cherry. Hang on. Sorts the amber from the Bakelite real quickly. Oh, that's golden. Hang on. Amber. Bakelite. Bakelite. Amber. I mean, this might be enough just to show you for a second. Forty 46 years. I've been selling jewelry for 46 years. Wait a second. I missed it because I've been looking away. Hang on. Every question can be interesting. Oh, well, I've been selling for 46 years, and I kind of know what I'm doing some of the time. And yeah, I do it, I think, pretty well. Nah, I don't think it's a bot either. But I think it takes a lot of practice and knowledge to know what we're talking about. Art Deco amber. Cherry, butterscotch, egg yolk, honey. There's more in there. Look at this egg yolk. That's just a little bit. Hang on. I was trying to do it with the UV light because, you know. Yeah, these are all Bakelite. Oh, here's amber. I know. I just like pulling that out every once in a while. And there's more if anyone else is interested. I do keep a tiny bit of inventory. Just a little. just a little. Oh, here's all the faceted. Well, not all of it. There's more. Oh, these are bracelets. Well, somebody says pull out cherry amber, and then the the Bakelite's with the amber, so. And the person, that's a fair enough question for the person who doesn't know my channel, who, if you don't know me, you don't know what I sell. But yeah, I basically have a jewelry store. And it's all me. It was amber and Bakelite, honey. I keep them together because they're both soft. Well, oh, so she'll have an overnight flight. See, me personally, that's my favorite. I'd rather fly at night. Fly business class, and that way you can sleep and get up and you're cool. Okay, back to the glass. Now, I'm not going to sell cherry amber tonight, honey. I will. I like to have I'll have an amber show, and then we'll have a Bakelite show. Absolutely. It's here. I'm not going to sell it in the meantime. Don't worry. And there's more. I didn't pull out everything. It's like when I pull out gold, I pull out trays. When I pull out sterling, I pull out trays. When I pull out glass, we pull out we pull out a lot more than trays when we got glass. The yellow and pink one. All right, honey. Again, I'm going to sell it as a project because it needs restrung. I will give you extra beads. Someone strung it and done a poor job. It's really pretty. But at the end, they've got the crackle glass. There's a crackle glass bead, which those are fun anyway. And then there's a lighter uranium. They're all uranium. I did light it up and show you. And these are really bright, so they'll come on even with the lights on. Hang on, let me back out there. Sorry, didn't mean to get in that tight. Only the pink ones aren't uranium. I'll show that one, Cam. So project price is $125 start. There's literally $250 worth of uranium there, and the fancy glass. But you all know that. Easy peasy. Let me give you a length. What's here? And I will give you extra beads. Yeah, there's 13 inches. Oh, it's not quartz, it's crystal. Lead crystal. Not rock crystal quartz. I love the heart link. Absolutely love it. There's one little flower here. I love the stars, love the moons. And I love the heart link. This looks gorgeous. Let me it's literally big enough for me to get it over my hand without unfastening it. Well, I'm going to need to unfasten it anyways to measure it. But because of that link, anybody can wear it. Well, granted, even if you need an extender, that's not a problem. Yeah, it's 8 inches. Well, what you could do, Lander, is just clip 2 pieces of chain to it. To make it a necklace. Remember I said you got to be smarter than the jewelry. You could add 2 lengths of chain to that really easy and turn it into a necklace. Sterling silver, vintage, not antique. I don't know why, but it sort of screams 1970s to me. The celestial and the hearts and kind of a like funky hippie vibe. I can't find anything like it for comps. let's do a 75 start. It's 8 inches long. So you can clasp it. It's a spring ring. And you can clasp it anywhere you need it. Like I have a 6.5 inch wrist. I could clasp it and have that much. You know, if I did it, I'd probably move that little cloud or flower to the end and leave that as a dangle. But love it. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Jeanette. That was a battle, but it is adorable. And screenshot it, guys, if you can find something like it. Because literally, I looked an entire day. I mean, not, you know, but back and forth through the day, I kept checking and I couldn't find anything. Yeah, and easily achievable. But y'all know I love anything celestial. So I'm a bit of moon and stars person myself. Going once, going twice, fair warning. Sold to Jeanette. I knew Jeanette had a bag here. Mert, how are you, honey? We were just wondering about you. Uh-oh. There's that. Okay, out you go. Out, demon. There's something wrong with that CD. Look, it was cracked. That was the problem. That's why it was acting up. Oh, bummer. Love that one. I think we go without music because the only thing else that is in that drawer is all gonna put me to sleep. I don't need that right now, quite honestly. Better late than never, darling. Don't worry. Not to worry. All right. There's a lot of glass out here. What can I show you? What can I tell you about? What would you like to see? Color shifting. Okay. The rare stuff. The 3 pieces that I have that are bluish. Okay. I know Deanna likes this Deanna, do you like that amethyst AB one? Girl, I have the matching earring somewhere. This one is British. It's marked exquisite. And that's a British jewelry line. You know, we don't talk about British glass often. But they did have some prolific glassmakers. This one is definitely 1950s. It's got that 1950s bow look on the extender. It's got ABs at the clasp. Everything about it is out of this world. You have to see it outside. I mean, if you think it looks beautiful indoor light, you have to see it outside. But of course, that's AB glass, isn't it? The shortest, fully extended, the shortest is 17 inches. Don't let me lie. So that would make the longest strand 18. Oh, absolutely. Dear Lord, keep the pizza down. It's glass, Deanna. It's not crystal, so it's heavy, but not super, super. But it is super, super gorgeous. And I say Deanna because she asked about it. But 55 start. Lucia must be busy. I don't know why. What I know she loves AB glass as much as I do, and she loves purple. I know she would love this. I know she's gonna watch back and she'll love it. I'll have to find her another one. I say I'm not a purple person. I know you purple people have converted me. Okay? I get it. But I still don't wear as much purple as I probably should. Purple actually looks good on me. But you know, it's that was my mom's color. And my ex-mother-in-law. We're not divorced yet, so I'm not going to say what I really think. Although I'd love to. I think it's the way that they're faceted. I think it's the way that the stones are faceted. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Oh, God, don't say Yvonne, because Yvonne's not here. She's out house hunting. And if she sees... don't give her any ideas. And Deb, we never see her. Yeah, I am more of a lilac person. Congratulations, Ian. It's beautiful. I am definitely more lilac than I am purple. I'm definitely team lilac. and I have been wearing more. Stephen bought a lilac Ralph Lauren tailored shirt, and I have to say it's like probably my favorite shirt that he wears. He only wears Ralph Lauren and Boss, and if you all think I'm bougie the way I dress, well, my partner's just as bad. I need to find my marker. Getting up and playing with that music, my marker's disappeared. No, here it is. Deanna, I know the earrings are here, honey. I'll put them in. Because they match exactly. Okay, what else can I show you? Oh, the color changing. I know what Nicola's talking about. She's talking about the neodymium. Okay. Yeah, definitely a project. I bought these from either the Ukraine years ago or Czechoslovakia. I bet I bought them 3 years ago. And I've never shown them because I didn't like that they were with these black beads and it has cheap findings. They are the most rare beads. But I'm going to include rock crystal quartz with them. Okay? So you won't just be getting neodymium with this price. You will get graduated rock crystal quartz. Okay? So you can swap out all this. These peach ones do change a little bit. They're almost like a peachy pink. But I don't know, and they're rondelles, and I kind of love them, and you could use them in something else. And the French jet, you could use that in something else. But no, I think it needs to be with rock crystal, fancy cut rock crystal quartz. So if any of you don't know, I don't have I like to make these change here. These change from this lilac to blue. These aren't it? The color change? The blue, honey, the only other color change to the blue I had were the little flowers. Oh, are you talking about the pink and blue? And then there's an Art Deco necklace that matches it. It goes with them too. Mm-hmm. Okay. I got you. The fancy ones. Yep. Now, the only one with this is condition. There are nibbles. But I will show you. Like I say, if anybody is so close that they're going to see the nibbles, then they better be nibbling on you. Yeah, it's plenty long. I just put it in. It's on my clavicle. It must be 15 or 16 inches. I mean, I say plenty long for me. I would definitely restring it. In fact, it is over 17, but I think because the cord's stretched out, we'll call it 17. Let me show it to you on the bust. Yeah, these are in fantastic condition. They're 3.5. This one has nibbles, so we'll go based on condition on this. Hang on. And I'll give you a really good price on it. They are, Lilia, they're color change. They're UV reactive. And they shift from pink to blue. And under the UV, the cadmium, the pink glows. What are the beads? They're rare. The beads are rare. Yeah, in perfect condition. They're 3.5, 400, easy peasy. This does have nibbles. I'm gonna get in and show you. And it's only because the way it's been stored. I mean, I got it, as is. I always intended to restore it. You can polish glass. I am going to give you all a class in polishing glass. You can't take great big bites out, but you can restore scratches. $195. And if I don't get $195 on it, I'll keep it and try to restore it one of these days. Spring ring. No, barrel, sorry. I'd restring it, Nicola. I mean, you can wear it as it is. But it's been hand done many, probably 100 years ago. Hand knotted, but the cord's kind of stretched, She could do with a refresh. She needs to be refreshed. Jennifer, can you string, or do you want me to have it done? I wish I had time to do it myself. I just don't. This is another one that goes with these nails. What is it with antique glass? I know. Yeah, I can have it done. Do you want it on pink or blue? They look pretty on either. I've seen them done on both. I'll take it into my girls. They'll do it. JQV Gems does it. And the nail polish too. I wish I could get my hands on this. When I go back to that salon, I'm gonna find out who they get it from. Yeah, it does look pretty on pink. I'm telling you, it looks, yeah, because the smaller beads are pink. I would do it on pink. I've seen it on pink and blue, and both of them look pretty. Okay. No, JQV will do it. I'll take it up one day and I'll pick it up the next week. I'll probably go up Tuesday. I think I'll be too tired to go tomorrow. Because it's already 11:24 here. No nap. So, okay, Jennifer and pink. Good length, honey? Oh, thank you, Kim. You want to make it 2? Alrighty. Yeah, I'll put I have some color changing smaller beads. I'll put some at the back. And you need it 19 inches. It's 17 right now. $17 to $19. All right. Yeah, I'll probably take it up Tuesday, and then I'll pick it up next Monday or Tuesday. The latest next Wednesday. Because half of my people will be in this week, and the other half don't come back until after the 8th. They're taking a big, long break. The bench is taking a break until the 8th. And that's one of the reasons I'm going to go down and see Bob, because Bob can do some of the bench work. I will show you, I'll show you all some techniques on how to restore it. And then I've noticed that May Jean Vintage has had like their bench people. Well, I'll show you my bench people. My bench people got it going on. One necklace I didn't show you all, and it's deco, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I think it could be doing with a new restring, but it is. Let me just show you. Oh, I'll show you the neodymium. She's pressed. That's the back. There's the front. She's stunning. She's Art Deco. She's mine, so she's a shorty. Yeah, but it does have a spring ring. She's 14 inches to the pendant. Oh, hi, Catkin. How are you, honey? It's very late here. Catkin's here in England with me. If anyone's interested in her, she's $175. Like I said, she's one of my favorite. She's one of my personal pieces. She's 14 inches long, but she does have a spring ring. And 14 inches literally goes below my clavicle. See, I was made to wear antique necklaces. I'm convinced I'm recycled. Why else would I love this stuff so much? Oh, the neodymium. Okay. Are you ready for the price? Let me give you the length it is now. Now you can make it any length you want because I'm going to give you almost the equal amount of rock crystal. I mean the full amount of rock crystal. It's about 17 inches right now. And I have a whole fancy cut rock crystal quartz necklace in that bag. So you can space it out and make it however long you want it. But there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So double 24 graduated neodymium beads. And there will be, like I said, an entire necklace of rock crystal quartz with this. To my knowledge, you cannot find one neodymium bead necklace. Look online now. There's one fancy neodymium necklace on eBay at the moment. And Etsy, actually. Both sites. It's been on there for years. And it has literally 3 pieces of neodymium glass on it, and they want 295 pounds. So that should be about $450. For the rock crystal quartz and the neodymium, and you cannot find the neodymium bead. Look now. You won't find them anywhere. The only place I know where there's neodymium, the only other person in the world I know that has it, who literally owns it, is Chrissy G. You might have Katniss glass, or Caithness, the Scottish. They were really big makers of like glassware and vases and ashtrays, and it's fabulous. It really is. I love it. I have a beautiful Art Deco perfume bottle in my collection. I think I'm being very fair saying $395. Because you can't find them anywhere. And I would not be surprised if no one buys them today if Chrissy G comes back and buys them. She's addicted to it. Because it's so rare. Now, I think there is a company that makes, like, what's it called? Bead Story or something. They make uranium glass. These are Art Deco. These aren't modern. And they have, but they're different. They're different colored. You'll see when you search it. Delicate Art Deco pieces. Oh my, Barb. Let me see. Let me check the drawers. I think I've shown everything that was out. Do you want sterling or do you want the brass? I was in an auction battling over Platinon. Oh, I lost. It just went too high. Wasn't feasible. It was feasible for me to buy to collect, but it wasn't feasible for me to buy to sell on. Because I love Platinon. And it was a stunning piece. It made me sick. It was green. I should have bought it. Bought it to collect it. Oh, what do I have? Let's see. Is this crystal or rock crystal? Crystal. I love this one. I'll show you what's here. The French one with the blue spinel. And the paper clip. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. I love being here. Is this one French? I don't know. It's 3935. So it is deco. Yeah, I know it's got earlier and later elements, doesn't it? Look at the sawtooth. This is when I love when things come together. When there are Victorian elements, there are Edwardian elements, and then finally the Art Deco design. And then the paperclip chain is definitely 1930s, 1940s. I love when design cumulates. When you've got Victorian, you've got Edwardian, and you've got Art Deco, and it's all going in one in the triqueta, yeah, and like Scottish going on as well. But 935, it's probably German or Austrian. I don't know why I thought this was French. If it was French, it would be marked with the head. Well, maybe it is there. Wait a minute. Hang on. What do we got going on here? No. Could have swore this piece was French. Because the chain could have been added later. Let's put it that way. But the design to me, it's marked 935. Did y'all see that? Mm-hmm. It's just, to me, it's an amazing piece. I've worn it many, many times. Love it. What else is here? There's more. There's more if I dug it out, to be quite honest with you. But I'm happy to show you. This one's late Edwardian, early Deco. Again, love the design. Crystal, yes. Not rock. I had a good feel. It'd be icy. Y'all know. I've had similar pieces in rock cut. And then I think I'm going to show you these other couple pieces, and then we'll wrap it up if there are no more requests. Because it is nearly midnight here. Do you know what it is? I get going and then I don't want to stop. I just want to show you more and more. I really should have more than one sale a week. But the problem is I wouldn't have time to source it if I did. And then try to have a life as well. These are going to tangle. I've shown these before, but they bear repeating. If you want to see delicate deco. I do have a poured glass here, honey. I'll show it to you. And Lori, I'll pull that out next. These I cannot believe didn't sell the moment the raspberry. They're not really, they're raspberry pink. And I don't know if the light's making them look red. The reason you don't have it, Ashley, because it's a rare color. The raspberry's 175. Here, I'll show you red, so just for comparison. Now here's red. They're raspberry. They are a true raspberry pink. And they're crystal, obviously. And sterling. And it's a half reverie. Well, a demi reverie is what the technical name is. Reverie is a circle. And when you have it, they're demi or demi-lune. They're here if anyone's interested in them. That's all right, Barb. Don't worry, honey. Lori, you asked for the blue uranium with flowers. Okay, sweetheart. Yeah, it's right here. Let me measure it. Yes, I know you love these flowers. And if you love blue uranium, it is pricey, but it is what it is. And I know it's just after Christmas, too. But if it doesn't sell, then it's here. It's 22 inches long. I'll show you the Gripon in just a moment. Now, this has a really early clasp on it, but it's definitely deco. It's got the fold over. Now, the flowers on this are different to any that I've ever seen. They're more detailed. It's 22 inches long. That's how intense it is. And I tell all of you, if you wear it in the sunlight, if you keep it in the sunlight, when you go out and you go in incandescent light, firelight, incandescent light, lighting bulbs, it will glow. Candlelight, firelight, or bulbs that are incandescent, it will glow. You don't need to walk around with a UV torch. For the people who said, why would you want to wear uranium? What are you going to do? Walk around with a UV light? Forgive them, Father. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. Oh, did I say that out loud? I think I just did. It's $295, honey. It's late. I just cursed. If you watch this back or you're thinking about it, just let me know. She is a beauty. That's how it hangs. A little less pricey. Still as beautiful. Crackle glass, satin glass, and uranium. I can. As long as you promise not to laugh when I get up on my knees, make the sound like Rice Krispies. 22 inches. I'm going to show the Grippaw. You guys can think about it. It's no rush, because I haven't even invoiced the last sale. That was before Christmas. Oh, the last one, the length on it, it's a spring ring, honey, so you can extend it, first off. You can always put a Sterling extender on the spring ring ones. It's 16 currently. That's fine, Lori. No problem. This one is $125. It has the crackle glass. Blue crackle glass. Satin glass. Then satin rondelles. And then uranium. And that one's $150. Like I said, have a think, and then I will show you the Rousselet, the Grippaw. What Husky asked about. I've got several Grippaw glasses, or glass in, so I will do a class on them. This one's 26 inches long and graduated. Hi, Deanna. Lily or one of the other girl, or Ashley will put my email address up. You need to register with me at my email with your details and your email associated with PayPal. And it'll come up. I'll see the moment you're registered. Thank you, Lily. Thank you, Ashley. No, honey. That's Grippaw. Oh, hi, Deanna. But no, it's another Deanna. Mert, to answer your question, honey, this is French poured, what did I say? Pate de Verre. Why did I say Grippaw? Pate de Verre. It's glass. It's made with ground glass and a paste. Let me come in closer so you can see the texture of it. It's rare glass. And that, since we're showing rare glass, I will show you the WMF. WMF, the Myra glass is what you think of when you think carnival glass. But you all know that carnival glass is like AB, it's just a coating. Now, true WMF iridescent glass that looks like carnival glass was made with silver nitrate. It's like Tiffany glass. It was made in the 1930s and it's very, very, very rare. Now, the beads that I'm going to show you here, they're like my nails. They shine blue and they shine pink, even though the beads are sort of honey colored. And they're called perlmutter. They're mother of pearl. And these lights are going to wash them out, so I'm going to put my hand over it so you can see the actual, it's not the finish, it is glass. They literally, I'm going to show, I'll do a short of them outside. They glow like bubbles, pink and blue. They have a pink and blue, it's not a coating, it's the glass. It's literally some of the most rare glass, like the Myra glass sells, if you get a cheap strand for $700, you're lucky. Usually between $1,500 and $2,500. But this is the perlmutter. The Myra is so iridescent, it's like carnival glass. You can't really see through it. These are more opaque. They literally look like yellow bubbles. I'll show you. I'll have to take you on a sunny day and take you outside. And I need to have these restrung. But yeah, they're silly money. And these are also French. But they're uranium. I mean, you know, if it's rare, I've got to have it. Check out this nail polish under the UV. It glows like bright pink. Funky. Yeah, I promised to get the name and the color. The name of the company and the color. Of which, sweetheart? Which one were you interested in? Yeah, WMF. They well, they were metalworks primarily, and the glass was like part of the one in my hand, the uranium. Let me give you a length. It has a barrel clasp, and these are 16 inches, honey. They're French, and they're uranium, and they're very rare. These are $295. We have a Deanna and two Deannas in chat. And before I knew the two of you, my sister was the only Deanna I ever knew. Yes, I'm Dana, my sister's Deanna. My mother has a sense of humor. Oh, you're not Deanna, you're Dina. Oh my goodness. $295, Lily. And they are like butter. Your mother has a sense of humor too, honey. I would say when my mom would say Deanna, we knew we were in trouble. When she put the two together, you'd better run. Be afraid, be very afraid. You know, when your mother pulls out your middle name, you're in trouble. When she's so upset that she combines your name with your sister's name, run. You're an only child, Mert. I know. Lucky. I love my sister. I'm happy that I have a sister, but we're only 13 months apart, so it was tough. All right, guys, I think I've shown you probably some of the rarest pieces in my collection. Not all. We all know there's more hiding here. If you came in late or you're looking for something specific, or you saw one of the previews, or you've seen one of my other glass shows and you're interested in something, drop me an email. And I promise I will get back to you. With that, I'm going to thank all of you who came in, all of you who purchased, all of you who are considering something, and definitely all of you that were just kind, lovely people, as you normally are, and make my Sunday a little bit happier. No, Lily, thank you. I didn't even ask Lily to mod, and she just jumped in. God bless you. Barb, you know, I'm tired and I do get distracted. So if I get off point or off focus, just reel me back in. But there's so much to learn about glass. And I'm happy to teach all of you. Thank you for all the new people who've come in and registered and subscribed, and I hope to see you again. This is just glass. I do gold, I do sterling, and so much more. I love y'all. Thank you for coming in. Oh, Aunt Greg, you're still awake. Oh my goodness, I thought maybe you fell asleep. Mert, we're all going. I love you guys. Have a good evening. With a good rest of your evening. It's 12:03 here. We're all going. I want all of you who are feeling terrible to feel better immediately. That's just a request. Can't order you to feel better. But if I were a queen and I can make a royal decree, I'd wish that you were all better quickly. Love you all. Night night.